Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. I am your host for today's live stream. My name is Connor, and I want to welcome everybody to this episode of Crypto Empire Morning Domination. Over on the east coast of the US, it is 10:45 a.m., nice and early and the perfect time to get your morning started the right way by talking crypto with Crypto Empire. So shout out to All Day Dre and McNaz96 for being here nice and early in the live chat. If you guys are just tuning in right now, be sure to smash that subscribe button down below. And also tell your friends and family to come and join the party right here at Crypto Empire. So let's get right into things with our crypto market overview. So Bitcoin broke out. On yesterday's live stream, we were discussing how essentially the 4-hour 200 EMA has been acting as very strong resistance. As we see here, this pink line is our 4-hour 200 EMA, and we have successfully broken out above that resistance level, and we're now in this supply zone that formed when the grayscale pump happened over here late August. So we're battling through resistance. I will chart Bitcoin in just one moment. For now, let's take a look at the broad market because things are starting to move. We're seeing altcoins start to bounce. And lo and behold, Uncoin, which I shared with you guys numerous times over the past few live streams, and also anybody in my Discord group would have been long Ton from $1.43. Right? So second target, 254. Currently trading for 249, and that target we can take a look at was essentially hit, right? We're kind of a penny short of the target, but nonetheless, huge win spot here. The market's dry, the market's dead, but we're printing, all right? This is how we do it at Crypto Empire. If you guys want to get access to these trades, you know what to do. Go join the premium Discord group on my website. But even still, I shared this trade a few times on live stream. So anybody that pays attention and trades on their own, you could have taken this one too, right? This is easy money here on Ton. We planned this one out and we executed it perfectly. Nonetheless, Ton is now a top 10 cryptocurrency by market cap at $8.5 billion. This is Telegram's coin. You can take a look at this article here, why Ton has surged 40% and has become a top 10 crypto. Long story short, Telegram is the most bullish app in crypto. Realistically, everybody uses it, so it will most likely continue to grow. But as of now, I just made a ton of money from it. It was a great trade, and Ton is not necessarily a coin I'll be holding in my bull run portfolio, but I will certainly trade it when the market gives me good opportunities to do so, like it did just do. Taking a look at the rest of the market, we're seeing a lot of altcoins bounce. A lot of the majors are starting to move slightly. Let's go ahead and take a look at our gainers and losers on the day. All right, taking a look at the gainers, a bunch of low caps like usual. We got Banana Gun, that new Telegram bot token that had a failed launch. It's up 40% on the day. I don't know who the heck is buying this thing, but hey, I hope you make money if you are buying it. Popsicle Finance, I have not seen that name in quite some time. Last time I saw Popsicle Finance was like the peak of the last bull run, but it's up 36% today. Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama, Inu 10 is up 25% on the day. So basically a bunch of coins that serve no purpose or utility are doing well in terms of the top gainers. Taking a look at the losers, again, a bunch of low caps that nobody's ever really heard of are down today. For the most part, things are slightly starting to bounce. A lot of altcoins are still flat. Let me see what's going on with the live chat here. We got Gagan saying, would be great to get your view on the Chainlink price action. We'll look at Chainlink in just one moment. Moonshine says, can we take a look at Arbitrum? Where could we see the price at the end of 2023? We'll look at that too. Yazin, 3 live streams in a row. Thanks, bro. No problem, Yazin. Like I said it last Friday on the Friday morning live stream, the frequency is about to pick up big time. Morning Domination is back. I'm not going to guarantee you I go live every single day, but you can expect me to go live basically every single day. So we're back. Morning Domination, Crypto Empire. This is how we do it. We got Ghost. I haven't seen Ghost in a while. What's up, Ghost? Reckon we will be lucky to make it to the 20-week moving average. Hope everyone's doing great. I know you're doing your TA currently, but when you have a second, I was wondering what you would choose out of Metis and ZK Sync or both. ZK Sync is going to be the new shiny coin, so I would go with the newer one. I would go with ZK Sync over Metis Ghost, just because it's newer, very similar technology, very similar project. You want to go with the newer one, most likely will outperform the older one. With that being said, let's take a look at Bitcoin again and kind of go over my thoughts and what I would be doing right now. So long story short, we broke resistance at the 4-hour 200 EMA right here at $26,600. We pumped right into supply. Now this pump happened well before the the US market opened, right? So we always want to be a little bit skeptical of these early pumps before the US market opens, because I've seen it from time to time how the pump will completely retrace and it will be a failed breakout, essentially just a scam pump. All right, so we're seeing price action stall here in this supply zone. All right, this supply zone formed again during the grayscale pump in late August. So right now, the move would not be to force anything. All right, if you were long from lower, this is where you're taking profits, right? If you're longing now, you are a late longer. I do not recommend longing Bitcoin right now. That's not a great idea, right? The move happened. We're in supply over the past few weeks, past few months. Every time we have pumped, it has led to an immediate, essentially full retracement of the pump. We're just going to keep on treating Bitcoin like it has been trading, meaning that we don't fully trust this pump until it really proves that it can actually go further. And how can it prove that? It's by breaking out above this supply zone level. And realistically for me, breaking out above the support resistance flip I have here at 27,700. But over the course of this bear market, we spent so much time at 27,700. Anybody in my Discord group should have that number ingrained in the back of their head by the amount of times that I've mentioned it over the months. So in order for Bitcoin to push higher, we need to see it flip this into support and then go. All right, but we don't know yet. We don't know if it's going to get rejected from here. The move happened. This is where you're taking profits on longs, right? You can take partial profit and move your stop to break even if you got long over the weekend in this consolidation. But again, right now, the course of action to take is to wait. Wait for the Monday range to form. I pull up our Monday range for our Spaceman BTC key level indicator. You can see Monday low is going to be down here at 26,380, all right, 26,400. We most likely will come and revisit this during the week. We most likely will come and revisit this level during the week. This is when we will be looking to take new longs. Right now, again, the move happened, guys. All right, it's already done. This is where you take profit. We want to wait for a Monday range to form, and we want to look to buy the sweep of the Monday low if we get it, okay? So that's Bitcoin. Right now, in my opinion, the best course of action is simply no action. Sit on your hands, chill, let it play out, okay? I know everybody might be eager. If you didn't catch any moves that you think you have to long right now or you think you have to short right now, I highly recommend you just let it play out. So that's Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum here. Shout out to Michael DJI Manor saying, smash the like button. Welcome back, Connor. Nice to see you again for the surprise live stream. Let's go. Good to see you, Michael. Appreciate your support. Everybody who's just tuning in right now, be sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really helps get this live stream out to more people. Right? It helps spread the channel here at Crypto Empire. I appreciate your support. So smash that like button. And if you're new here, well then obviously smash that subscribe button as well and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Shout out to David W saying, what up, Doe? What up, David? How are you? D Jenny from the blockchain says, yes, catching the legend live. Appreciate that. Moby Sage, aka D Jenny from the blockchain. Let's go. Smash the likes. Yes, sir. All right. Moby says, Connor putting in the work. Did you get stopped at a FET last night? Moby, yes, I did. Let's talk about FET and then we'll look at ETH. So my FET trade, I'm not mad about it. My reasoning was very, very clear and very, very simple, right? I was playing this as a breakout at the top of our green zone, all right? I had my stop just below the yellow dotted line here at 22.65 cents, all right? So they got me. I got stopped out of this one. It happens, right? If price was going to break out and trade into this supply zone, it should not have come back down here. All right, so my idea was wrong, no problem, right? We manage our risk. We can take 3 to 4 losses in a row and still be perfectly fine and have the next winner cover everything. That's at least how I trade, right? I don't know how you guys trade, or I don't know if you gamble when you trade, but I take a calculated approach with risk management so I can eat this loss. But yes, I did get stopped out on FET. Unfortunate. Again, the idea was there. The idea was clear, right? Price breaking out above resistance, consolidating here. I was looking for the move into supply at 27 cents. It was a weekend trade, which is not the highest probability, but I still went for it. And long story short, if it was the trade up here to 27 cents, it should not have pulled back like it did, but it did pull back when really ETH showed weakness. So let's look at ETH and I'll show you what I mean by that. So basically what happened, what caused those altcoins to pull back last night, and by the way, guys, I outlined, we're going to be going over all the coins I showed yesterday in my live stream. Long story short, what happened on Ethereum was ETH pulled back down here to $1,600 exactly. And this is what caused FET to also pull back to 22.5 cents and stop me out of my trade. All right, essentially just a liquidation. They were hunting stops. And I got caught up on it this week, which is, you know, it's part of the game. It does happen. That's all good. But ETH pulled back to 1,600, has now bounced, and it's trying to break above resistance, as we can see, right? It's pretty clear there's a lot of wicks in this area. We're right at our 4-hour 200 EMA. This is where Bitcoin just was over the weekend before it did actually break out successfully above that. So ETH right now at a key resistance level at the 4-hour 200 EMA. Again, scam dump last night, pulled alts back down with it, now bouncing. Bitcoin is the much stronger asset right now. I would be focused on Bitcoin if you're just looking to trade, right? ETH, not as clean, slower, it's lagging behind, more scammy price action. Focus on Bitcoin right now. But nonetheless, we'll see if ETH gets rejected here or if it can break out above and then get back up towards $1,800. And by the way, these labels here, 1617 and 1577, didn't get hit, but I made it very clear on Friday, right? This was the level to wait for the pullback at 1617, right? If you would have waited and long this level that I gave you on stream, you know, you would have had a nice little trade here, essentially up a few percent, but whatever. That's ETH. Now, some more altcoins. I talked about INJ yesterday, Injective Protocol, and my plan was clear as day for you guys. All right, I shared this. I said, wait for the pullback to $7. Well, what happened? Price pulled back to $7, and then what did it do? What did it do, guys? What do you think it did? It bounced hard, right? It bounced from high to low 8%, currently up 6%. So congratulations if you paid attention and you caught this one. Literally came right to the level I told you to wait for and bounced 8%. And that's easy, guys. So that's INJ. From here, again, the move is to do nothing, right? The entry was given. The entry is passed and the move happened. Now this is in resistance. You want to be taking profit. Because as you see, we just sweep the previous week high. Right? This is a bearish swing failure pattern. If we close the 4-hour candle as it currently is, this 4-hour candle will be closing in 1 hour's time. All right, so INJ, bearish swing failure pattern here above the previous week high. We'll see how this 4-hour candle closes. If you did get the long at $7, like I did outline, you should be taking profits up here, right? And essentially, we don't trust Bitcoin fully right now. We're still in a supply zone. We can still pull back and retrace this entire pump. So treat the market as it's been trading over the past few months, which is very, very uncertain. And it usually does retrace the pump as soon as it gives it. So take your profits quickly here. But congrats if you caught the move on INJ. Again, the best move to do now is if you got the long, you move that stop to break even, you take some profit. If you didn't get the long, you wait. You wait for a clear setup to present itself. And most likely that will be something like playing the Monday range. All right, let's wait for this Monday range to form before we start making any crazy moves. Another altcoin that I shared with you yesterday in the live stream was Optimism OP. All right, an OP, as you can see, came right down to the demand zone outlined and also bounced. My surprise? No, not really. I mean, I've been doing this every day for years and years and years and years. I can identify where I think price will bounce from, and usually I'm more right than I'm wrong. So I'm not surprised. Little 5% bounce here on Optimism OP. In sec, let me take a drink of water. All right. get back to it. So anyway, OP, again, 5% move. You're on leverage, you take your profits and move your stop to break even right now. If you didn't get the trade, you don't force anything, you don't do anything. You wait for your Monday range to form. You have 7 hours left in the day for this Monday range to complete forming. So right now, if you're not in anything, you sit on your hands. You don't try to force it. Anyways, congratulations if you caught the move on OP up 5%. Now, what else was there? What else did we look at? We looked at WorldCoin. Let's go and review WorldCoin. So WorldCoin essentially dumped a little further, right? It almost lost the $1.28 level, came down to $1.23, but it did bounce like the others. All right, so not necessarily the cleanest trade. I did not take this one, but I was looking for this demand zone to hold with the 4-hour 200 EMA just here in this cluster, but it did lose it, but it quickly reclaimed here. So if you did catch a long on World, if you were waiting for it, nice little scalp there, but it's fully retracing because price tested this supply zone on the 4-hour. As you can see, it is now pulling back. But anyway, WorldCoin basically flush stops here before it pushed higher. So that one was a little tougher to trade. Yeah, we didn't necessarily take that trade. We were just looking at it yesterday in the live stream. And what else was there? Lido LDO. So Lido never came to my levels, right? I was waiting for it to come down here to around 145 to 147, the bottom of our green zone. And it took off without us. Solana did this as well. Solana took off without us as well. But Lido, yeah, it didn't come to my level, so there's nothing we can do about that. Sometimes the trade doesn't come to the entry. Okay, let it go. Let it go. If it's real, it's going to come back. It always does. So, got to be free of attachment. And if price does not come to your entry, you just simply let the trade go. Trading is like sitting at a train station. There's always going to be another locomotive coming in a few minutes. There's always going to be another trade. Don't get caught up if one did not go your way or did not even reach your entry level. But now on Lido, this is interesting to see. Let me fix my trend line. So we broke out above this trend line here and we've retested it. So Lido, I'm very bullish on it. I think it's going to be back up. You guys have to understand how the market has been recently, right? Slow. Let's go to a daily chart here. The market's been slow, excruciatingly boring. It's been bleeding out. It's been selling off. It's been really, really bad. Guess what? That means that the next phase of the market is most likely going to be some crazy rallies, some huge rallies and some huge pumps. I'm still super bullish on Q4. And I think this slow bleed out here, by the way, this trend line break on Lido, if it can, let's go to the daily chart here. If we see this, right, this daily close is super important in my opinion, right? If Lido can close the daily candle above our trend line here, that's kind of like the shot heard around the world to look to get long. All right, Lido's going to be back up to $3 plus when the market gets going. I'm very bullish on LDO. And this thing's got some ground to make up. I would not fade this coin, LDO. Did not give us our entry we were waiting for over the weekend, but we want to watch this daily close and watch this trend line, because if this trend line is a successful breakout with a daily candle closing above it, that would be above $1.56. We got to start paying heavy attention, and it's going to be a pretty easy trade back up to 3 to make some cash with that one. And then one more to look at before we get into our next piece of content on the live stream is going to be Solana. So Solana, similar to Lido, it basically just left without coming to where I wanted to come to, which is fine, right? I was waiting for this level down here on Sol, right? It almost made it. It came 5 cents short of 1854. This bottom wick, I was essentially much like FET, right? It's funny how my ideas are correct on some and wrong on the others, but I was on Sol waiting for a sweep at this level to get long, right? It came super close to sweeping, but it did not give it. And it just exploded out of here. Currently up 7%. All right, so sometimes it doesn't hit entry. Nothing we can do about that. Nonetheless, we want to wait for this Monday range to form now. Price back at the $20 resistance level. Good chance it does get rejected from here if this is not a real pump. So let's keep our eyes on Solana here. And this is your first target. Next target would be the daily 200 up here at 22. All right, that's why this level is marked at $22. But yeah, Sol left without touching the level that I was essentially waiting for there. All right, so those are all the coins that we talked about and gave trades for on yesterday's live stream. So let's get into some requests. And first one is Chainlink. So let's go ahead and take a look at Chainlink. I'm going to leave Bitcoin here. And by the way, before I look at Link, right, this daily candle is super important as well. Just like Lido, this Bitcoin daily candle extremely important. Notice how we are back above the 1-day 200 EMA. We want to see price close out above that on today's daily candle. Right, so again, Monday, let's let the Monday range form here. These moves already happened. They already played out. If you caught any of the longs I gave in yesterday's stream, you should be taking profit, right? Because they're all up like 5 to 8%. Now we wait for the Monday range to form. Anyway, let's go look at Chainlink. So Link, we looked at in yesterday's stream as well. And my analysis in yesterday's live stream was simple. It was wait for a monthly open pullback, right? A retest of the monthly open. But much like Solana and much like Lido, it just pumped without giving the pullback to the levels we were waiting for, right? We were close, but no cigar, right? We were like 20 cents off, which happens. A Link from high to low pumped 13%, all right? This is quite rare to see Link as like the top gainer out of the majors. We can take this trade off the screen. Entry was never hit. We'll wait for another setup to present itself right now, and it's most likely going to be playing our Monday range. Right? I would not be surprised at all, because you guys have to understand, when you've been trading for so long, you kind of pick up on patterns that happen in the market. And one pattern that I've seen recurringly is that when price does pump hard on a Monday, first thing on a Monday, it typically does retrace the move by Wednesday or Thursday, and it comes back down to our Monday lows, right? We've seen this over and over and over again. And this is why the Monday range trading strategy, you guys are not familiar with the Monday range trading strategy, it is on my YouTube channel right here. 3 months ago, Monday range trading strategy, the best crypto trading setup. Go watch that video. But this is why the Monday range trading strategy is so powerful, why it works so good, because the market loves to play the Monday range and come and sweep the low and then pump and then sweep the high and then dump. So Link did not come to our entry. From here, I would be looking really from 620, where our 4-hour 200 EMA is, right? If this is a loss, we want to see it come and sweep the Monday low and then hopefully quickly reclaim from there. That's what I would be looking for on Link. I'm going to move our price label up to the Monday low, which is at $6.09, $6.10. That's what I think about Chainlink right now. I forget who asked that question. Let's go to our daily time frame chart. So on the daily time frame, it's right at the 200 EMA. It's very, very crucial and important. Again, this is a big daily close on Link. If it can close above the 200 EMA in the daily, that's a sign that the trend is reversing, and a sign that our Q4 rally that I've been talking about, right? Is crypto setting up for a Q4 rally? BTC breakout soon. I gave you the sauce right here. I think we're setting up for a Q4 rally, guys. These daily closes are going to tell us a lot. We want to see Link trade above $6.72, which is the 200 EMA in the daily, to confirm a breakout here. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, be sure to let me know by smashing that like button down below. And if you are brand new to Crypto Empire, be sure to subscribe to the channel right now and turn on all bell notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Get into some more chart requests. Let's see, Rigoberto in the building. What's up, Rigoberto? Good to see you here. Ghost says, nice, Connor. 33K subs, 100K soon, sir. Appreciate that, Ghost. That's the vision, my man. We're not stopping until we get it. I don't care if it takes 15 years. I'll be here doing it. It's not going to take 15 years. But yeah, we're not stopping. And even when we do get it, that the work is only just going to begin. All right, this is like, I can't stop now. Right? I've been doing this for too long at this point. To not see it all the way through. So 100K is just the first landmark. That's just the first big landmark. We're going for millies. We're going for the big leagues in everything that we do. If not me, then who? Come on. Anyway, I appreciate your support, Ghost. So we do have FOMC on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, it's forecasted to be no rate hike, just as our friend who said that, Moonshine in the live chat, says no rate hike on Wednesday. It is forecasted to be a no rate hike, this FOMC. This is on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so we'll see what happens during that FOMC day in 2 days from now. Jeff Powell says, hey everyone, do you still like Gala in the bull run? Think it can possibly hit its all-time high again around 80 cents? I don't like Gala anymore. Look, Gala is such a troubled coin. There's just always something wrong with it, whether they're getting hacked or the founders are suing each other or this and that. You take a look at the market cap. It peaked out at 5.4 billion. Currently 26.2 billion coins out of 50 billion are in circulation. Will it hit a new all-time high? Look, I would focus on other gaming coins. I still think Gala can perform well if the project continues to develop. They have momentum, but there's just too many things stalling the momentum, like founders suing each other and stuff. But Gala is not on my list personally. If you want to know what's on my list, go get my free ebook, Building a Winning Crypto Bull Run Portfolio. This is available for completely free on Gumroad, all right? Go hit the first link down in the description below. You can read my mindset, my strategy, and also get my list of coins for this next bull market for completely free. Just put in $0. Hit I want this, put in your email, and you get it sent to your email inbox. You actually get it immediately on Gumroad. So go get the free ebook if you have not already gotten it. And if you do like it, feel free to leave a nice review for Connor from Crypto Empire. Let's see what's going on in this live chat. D. Jenny from the blockchain. Quant lost 100 support. Could we see $40 again like back in 2022? Let's take a look at Quant. All right, so my first thought when I see this is not really that surprised. Quant is not on my list. Quant is not on my bull market list. All right, I'll put that clear as day. Quant is not on my bull market portfolio list at all. I got other things I'm looking at, other things I'm more interested in. I really don't care what Quant does right here. I don't care what it does. I'll trade it from time to time. I have not traded it in many months. I caught this move back in the start of the year in January on it. But yeah, Quant, I don't really necessarily care personally, but let's take a look at it for Moby Sage. Can we see $40 again? Let's go to our weekly price chart here. I mean, it is in a weekly descending wedge. All right, this is bullish. That's coming to the bottom support of the wedge and also coming to these key lows at around 87, 88. It hasn't been this low since September of last year, September 2022. These are new yearly lows for Quant. Yeah, Quant is trading below its yearly open. So this thing is not looking really great, but this level has to hold. So Moby, to answer your question, if this level over here at $90 to $80 doesn't hold, it's coming to these lows at 78 and 75. And then if that's lost, you can expect 40. But I wouldn't expect 40 right now. I would expect 87, maybe 75 at its lowest for Quant. And that's if it does not actually turn bullish here in our Q4 rally, which it most likely does in Breakout. So you want to be watching Quant for the breakout of our diagonal resistance, our trend line here, right? And this is going to come into play at $96. Okay, so watch the breakout, right? When it shows strength, that's when you should be interested in it to trade it. Let's see. Trucker Steve in the building. What's up, Trucker Steve? Steve Sabat says, good to see you for the second day in a row. Let's get it. Let those truckers roll. Shout out to Trucker Steve. Thank you for being an absolute legend and supporting Crypto Empire as well. All day Dre loves Trucker Steve. Let's see, Trucker Steve says, all good trucking, trying to make as much cash as possible to stack those bags. Hope you're good, Dre. Good to hear that, Trucker Steve. Keep on doing it. All right, so let's take a look at Arbitrum. We just looked at Quant. Take a look at ARB. I'm just going to go extend this line to the right. This channel proved successful again on ARB. This is our daily chart. So ARB, the course of action to take here on ARB is, now is a very good price. I think somebody asked me earlier in the live chat, what do I think it's going to be by the end of the year? Most likely, if we do have the Q4 rally that I'm anticipating, it's going to be somewhere between 150 and 2. Whoops. It's going to be somewhere between 150 and 2 by the end of the year. Okay? So you have 100%, you have a 2x on the table. I would look to buy it below 80 cents. Right now it's at 83 cents. So it's not the worst entry, but I would be looking to get ARB below 80. I would be looking to take it up to 2. Right, this is a spot trade. This is similar, right? This is my accumulation trade portfolio here. Ton coin was one of them, right? I would be playing very similar. I would be playing it very similar to Ton. I actually have one on ARB as well. Nonetheless, yeah, I was buying ARB around here. I still own it, and I mean, that's fine. I can buy more here. I know I'm going to make money on it, and I'm patient enough to make money on it. Not a leverage trade. Anyway, ARB, buy it below 80 cents. You want to see it go to 150 to $2. I think that's a safe bet. And we got to put a diagonal on this chart here. See if we can get a clean diagonal. Watch. Like so. All right, so let's watch ARB. If it pumps, watch for it to come to this trend line. It's going to match with our monthly open here at 91 cents. Maybe we pull back again below 80. That's when you buy it, right? And then you're going to sell it up here at 150 to $2. Simple. Anders Bangston, what's up, Anders from Sweden? Saying hi, Connor. Sweden here again. Shout out to Sweden. Shout out to everybody from around the world tuning in here to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the market. Crypto Empire is a global community. Right now, I'm actually traveling abroad. So yeah, I mean, we welcome everybody from everywhere. Smash that like button wherever you are in the world. See Michael asking for Trader Joe and then Woo. Joe's starting to perk up, starting to perk my interest. Pretty obvious and clean bullish divergence on our daily time frame here. So the daily 200 is up here at 32 cents. You can see this thing pumped right to that level on the Grayscale news day. And pulled back right to the bottom. Definitely not the time to be a bear. Now in our 4 hour, so we're below our 4 hour 200 EMA, trading in the previous week range. So again, I'm waiting, I'm patient. What I want to see is I want to see these alts come and sweep the Monday low at 23 cents on Joe and then sweep the previous week low as well. This is where we want to be playing from. All right, we don't want to be chasing the price up here. We're not chasers. We let it come to us. Always. The rule. So what do? We wait for it to come to us down here at the Monday low, the previous week low, then we get long and we trade it up to the 4 hour 200 at 25 cents. That's a 5-to-1 trade, ladies and gentlemen, if we get it. So set your alerts. We're down here at 23 cents. Right now, again, I would not force anything. This was a clean break here. I like the way this little mini trend line break looks, right? And if you're long Joe right now from 23 cents down here, your target is the previous week high in the 4 hour 200 EMA at 25 cents. Right? I would not be greedy and look to get more than this on a short-term leveraged trade position. But yeah, that's Joe, and then we'll look at Woo as well. Shout out to Pop Smoke, rest in peace. So Woo, another one of my accumulation trades, just like Ton, and Woo's starting to look really good here. Why do I say it's starting to look really good? Let's get into that. So Woo, our 4 hour 200 EMA, very, very key important line on the chart, this pink line. Notice Woo broke out above it, consolidated, chopped, swept some lows, and now we're back above it. All right, so Woo starting to show a lot of kind of strength here. A lot of signs that it wants to break out and make up for lost ground. So how we're going to play Woo is just like all the other altcoins that I've showed you in this live stream. We're going to be patient and we're going to let it come to us down here at 16.4 cents. When it comes and sweeps the Monday low this week, we'll be looking to long it, and then we'll be looking to ride this long up much higher. Okay, so set alerts. Don't force anything right now. 16.5 cents is what you want to wait for on Woo. But yeah, that's a bullish sign right there on the 4 hour. And the 200 EMA is up here at 19 cents. Okay, so there is ground to be made up here. I like the way that Woo is looking. And my targets for my trade are 27 cents and then 33 cents. Again, these are not bull market bags. These are spot trades that I'm playing in this bear market to just make some money. And I'm fine with experiencing drawdown. I really can take it. Not a big deal to me because I know it eventually will hit my targets. But yeah, Woo, wait for 16.5 cents right now. Boca Jr. says, are you still bullish on Aleph 0? Yes, I am 100% still bullish on Aleph 0, A0. It has not been performing great, but I literally said in my ebook, you read the ebook, a lot of coins, they don't move until Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. So we're talking like the later end of the bull market. We saw a lot of coins be completely dead, just do nothing. And then all of a sudden, at the end of the bull run, they go up 30x, they go up 50x. Right? I literally said in my ebook that I think A0 is going to be one of these slow movers based off of the price action that we have seen. If you don't believe me, you can go read the ebook. It's literally in there, published since last week. But yeah, A0, 100% still bullish on it. All right, we tried to break out above this falling wedge, this massive falling wedge on the daily time frame, going back to the February highs at $2. And we essentially failed to break out here, and somebody's selling this thing. But nonetheless, I'm still bullish on A0. Right now is a fantastic price to accumulate it. Yeah, I think this thing is going to be easily $10 in the bull run, but I think it can go much higher as well, like $20 plus. So I like A0. Good coin, good tech, good team. Has a lot of potential. Shout out to McNaz96. McNaz96 says, you give a 5-star review on the ebook. Thank you, McNaz96. I appreciate your support, brother. We got Satoshi Flacco in the building. What's up, Satoshi Flacco? Good to see you. And Arapat says STG Stargate. Let's take a look at STG. Guys, smash that like button if you're enjoying the live stream. Okay, so STG has not been having a great time. Notice 54 cents I have labeled as a big level. All right, everybody see this big level? Notice what happened at our big level. We got rejected hard from it. See something. All right, so there's been no... I wonder what caused this huge sell-off. This is pretty significant. This is 18%, 20% in 3 days. So this was an ugly, ugly move here on STG. But where did it drop to? It dropped right into our weekly demand level. That's really a daily demand level. But yeah, I've had this marked out on my chart here, and price now in the demand level. I'm not sure what the weakness is about on this thing or what caused this huge sell-off, because no other altcoin really had this move on September 11th last week. What I would do now on this is, yeah, look at the oversold on the daily. This thing is going to pump out of it most likely. It's going to pump out of this demand zone. If Bitcoin can break through our supply zone here at 27,400, 27,300, these altcoins are also going to fly and might not give us the pullbacks that I've been talking about here in the live stream. But nonetheless, look at STG here on the 4-hour time frame breaking out. Right, it still has these horizontal levels to clear. This is your main horizontal level it needs to clear at 46.77 cents. But it's starting to look good, and this is an inefficiency, guys. Right, when price moves this quickly, it's going to fill the gap. And we can identify something called the fair value gap. If anybody's not familiar with the fair value gap, I'll let you know what it is right now. We look for an inefficiency like this, a large move where price just goes through and does not stop for anything. And we essentially look, where are the wicks at the tops and where are the wicks at the bottoms, all right? And we can see this wick here. We can see these wicks here, and this is going to create a fair value gap. Like so. All right, there. All right, notice how that gap was created, how I drew that. Right, that's how you draw a fair value gap. But anyways, STG is going to come and fill this fair value gap at the very least. I'd like to see a Monday range low sweep. No guarantees we get it, but if we do, you can have yourself a nice little 4.3 to 1 trade on STG if we get 45 cents on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday of this week. All right, we want to be trading our Monday range strategy this week. So we're going to wait for 45 cents. First target is going to be 50 cents. Second target is going to be 52 cents at the 4-hour 200 EMA. Simple. Four-hour strong bullish divergence, I should say. A lot of signs that this thing wants to pump out of this sell-off. Boca Juniors, Metis, it's a layer 2 gem. So Boca, I'm glad that I'm not sure when you found Crypto Empire, but I'm glad that you're here, my friend, because you have a lot of the right ideas. Now over here, all my OGs, where are the OGs at? Wow, Metis has bled out super hard. But the OGs remember me calling the bottom on Metis in a live stream back here in June of 2022. Who remembers that? Let me know in the live chat. But yeah, anyway, I was live on stream. I remember I called this bottom perfectly. Myself on the back. Okay. But yeah, so we know about Metis over here. We know what it is. We know its fundamentals. I don't hold it right now. Yeah, I don't hold it right now, essentially. I held it earlier in the year, but I had to cut it. But this thing's been getting smoked. And I got asked earlier in the stream about ZK Sync or Metis. I think the new shiny layer 2s are going to be better and do better. So I would wait for ZK Sync. I would wait for Starknet. I would wait for layer 0. I would play Arbitrum. I would play Optimism even too, over something like Metis. But it's a good coin. You can't hate it. Vitalik Buterin's mother is literally like on the core team. You know it's well connected. Am I planning to hold ARB for the bull run? I'm gonna trade it, right? It's not gonna be my main portfolio, like in my main portfolio, but I'll trade it for sure, right? I'm not gonna be looking for like a crazy multiple. But you know, a few X's for sure. And who said, Michael said he's waiting for 50 cents ARB. That would be great. I'm not sure we get it. I think buying anywhere below 80 cents is going to pay off huge. But 50 cents would be really good. Arbitrum will trade at $2 in the future. So 50 cent for an entry would be a 4X, which is very good. Anyway, back to A0 asking where do I think it can go next? I mean, well, realistically, there's no price action, or there is price action below here. So it's approaching its bear market lows from June of 2022. So, you know, we really want to see it start to see some buys come in, right? If we haven't, or if we've already filled our bags. But all it's doing right now is giving us a much better entry than, you know, 83 cents over here where it was a few weeks ago. And I started to do my thing with A0. But yeah, it's now at its bear market low demand zone. I mean, look at the weekly chart, guys. Like, this is telling us something. All-time low, order block, demand zone, weekly descending wedge. It's hard for me to be bearish on a chart that looks like this. And you see the last time a wedge happened on the weekly, it broke out and it pumped 100%. Okay, so I'm expecting it to pump out of this. Let's see. Let Survival says Veracity VRA. So Veracity made the cut. Veracity made the cut. Veracity is a coin that I like. I made a video pretty recently. I have to make another one on VRA 1 month ago, talking about the updates in regards to VRA. But yeah, VRA, good coin. Very, very good coin. The strongest community in all of crypto, realistically. And it's very inexpensive right now. So all I would do with VRA is buy it and hold it. That's all I'm doing actually with VRA, is just buying and holding it. So nothing to say here. Great price. Goes lower, you buy more. This is a coin I'm very bullish on for the next bull run. I think it's going to multiply big time. We got Expendable Youth. What up, Expendable Youth? Saying, what up? All good over here, brother. Good to see you. We got Reverend Flashback saying, hi, Connor. How are things? Things are great, Reverend Flashback. I appreciate you asking. Thank you for your support. Zenzo Sounds. Any thoughts / updates on Glimmer? Keep smashing it, Connor. Been a viewer for many years now. Thank you, Zenzo Sounds. So Zenzo, Glimmer was a coin I was super interested in at the start of this bear market. But I have, some insights into Polkadot, and Glimmer's a mess. The team, like how they handle things, I'm not really that interested in Glimmer nowadays. Let's take a look at this thing's chart. And really bad. Like, the chart reflects that something is wrong. And from everything that I've heard from people like that are building on Polkadot and a part of the teams and Polkadot Foundation, right? You only hear like bad things about Glimmer, right? They take the ecosystem funds and like siphon it to themselves. It's just like one big corporate. It's too corporate. It's way too corporate is the best way to put it. And what is corporate? At its core, corporate is corrupt, right? So this chart reflects corruption. It literally reflects like the team just kind of siphoning money into their own pockets that is supposed to be like ecosystem funds and grants to help projects build. They just funnel it back into their own hands. From everything that I've seen and heard, and the chart perfectly reflects that. So could it go like 50x, 100x in the bull run? It could. It could, but I don't hold it. I'm not waiting for that. It's not on my list at all. I personally think there's much better assets out there to hold than Glimmer, personally speaking. Just way too corporate. Right? You go woke, you go fill in the blank. I'll let you fill that in. Michael DJ Miner, A-Live 0 is a 40x bull run play. I think so, right? I think A-Live 0 is a 20 to 40x easily. Let's see, Schlett Survival. I'm holding 2 million VRA and staking it. Do you think it is more likely to hit above 20 cents or below 20 cents? 20 cents is my target. If you watch this VRA video, I shared my price prediction at the end. Just gonna click on it. Shout out to Lorenzo. I was in his stream before. But yeah, VRA 20 cents is my target here that I shared on my video, my price prediction video. So I think it's 20 cents is the target for me. Simple. And that's like a 50x from current price. That's right, 50x. It means all you need to do to hit 6 figures if you catch a 50x is put in $2,000. 2,000 times 50 is 100,000. It's kind of like, where else can you get these kinds of opportunities that actually do come to fruition? VRA is one that I really like. And if you're holding 2 million, I think you're going to do very well, my friend. I think so. But not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm just sharing my opinion. DJnny from the blockchain says, going into work to mine that fiat. Thanks for the live, Connor, and all you legends. Have a great week. Thank you, Moby Sage, aka DJnny from the blockchain. You have a great day as well, my friend. Appreciate your support. All right, Michael asking us to look at some other coins. By the way, Michael, your recommendation on Dynex, I've been looking into this one and I really like it. I haven't bought any yet, but I really like this coin that you were asking me about in yesterday's live stream. So thank you for sharing that with me. Dynex, DNX ticker symbol. Anyway, Mir, take a look at Mir here. Yeah, you guys do your own research. I'll make a video on it, but in the meantime, look into Dynex. It's kind of in the same category as BitSense or Tau. A little different, but similar AI. Look into it. Could be a crusher. So this coin Mir I've never heard of before. $100x gem. And where is it traded? Only on MEXC. Here USDT. I need to review this one off stream, Michael. It's $8.4 million market cap. Fully diluted 24.6, which isn't bad. The price, the daily time frame, it is coiling up hard. Coiling up pretty hard. Just broke this trend line to the downside though, so what I think it's going to do is come here. Come into this demand zone between 10.6 cents and 7.5 cents. If you want to buy this one, this is where you want to look to buy it. And on-chain AI. That OAI. OCAI. No market cap there. Look at that. Michael, not enough info here on chain AI. Where is this traded? It's only on Uniswap. $2 million market cap, brand new coin. Looks super high risk. I need to look into this one off the stream. What do I think about Myria? I've never heard of Myria Texas Kryptonite, or I've heard of it, but I've just never looked into it. So I can't really give you any thoughts on it. Heard this before. I'm not sure that. Yeah, I can't give thoughts on this. I don't know anything about it to speak about it. Okay, gaming ecosystem. Makes sense. Probably will do well when gaming picks up. It looks like a new project too. Ooh, this thing got smoked, huh? Oh, that's the wrong one. You want? Again, still, it got smoked. It launched in April. So it's forming a bottom. This is a bear market bottom. And your yearly open, you know, anywhere below 0.002 is going to be a great buy. Anywhere here is going to be a good buy if this thing ends up doing well, which it most likely will as a gaming ecosystem project. But once it blows the lid off of 0.002, it's going to start to run. Right, once it blows this lid off, it'll start to run. This looks like a bottom to me. And YD Raphael asking about Ape. Let's look at Ape. So I gave some scenarios on Ape in the free Telegram. And long story short, didn't really follow any of my scenarios. Instead, this coin is impossible to trade. This is crazy. Everybody who was long had their stops below this low. So all this was, literally all this was here was a stop loss hunt. I didn't trade this, but my plan was either going to start to pump out of here towards the 4 hour 200 EMA. Let's go to the 4 hour, which is up here. Or it was going to dump into a demand zone here and then pump. But instead it swept all the lows and then started to move. So a general rule of thumb, look where people are going to put their stop loss and take your entry there. Especially when this price action is so market maker driven, liquidity to liquidity, PVP driven. But Ape right now is starting to perk up. If it can break out above this 1 hour 200, it's going to start to run here to $1.25, and then your 4 hour 200 is at $1.38. So there's a lot of ground to be made up here on Ape. It's starting to perk up. Look at this bullish divergence, how strong it is. This should not be ignored, guys. Look at this. This should not be ignored. All right, this is telling us something. This thing's going to pump. So what do we do? How do we trade it? How do we play it? Should already know the answer. We play the Monday range. All right, we want to wait for the Monday range low to come into play. It might happen on Wednesday. It might happen on Thursday. When it happens, we're ready. Okay, you want to see it sweep, reclaim, then we get long, and then we trade it up higher to Valhalla. Simple strategy, all right? So set your alerts for down here at 111. And, you know, we can be going to up here, 25%. But Ape, such a scam coin. It's hard to trade. But I played the Monday range this week if you do want to trade it. And Michael says, on-chain AI is high risk. Yeah, I said it was high risk. It looked high risk to me. Super low market cap, brand new, unproven. Definitely a big gamble. Zenzo Sound says, thanks for the update on Glimmer. Appreciate it. No problem, Zenzo. And I'm not sure if you've been tuning in to any of the content, but I have a new ebook about building a new winning crypto bull run portfolio. I recommend you get the ebook if you want to find out what coins that I like for the next bull market. Glimmer is not on the list. Get the ebook if you want to catch up to date with Crypto Empire if you've taken a leave of absence. And Miria has high dilution, supposed to be the next Gala, 500x gem. Yeah, like I said, I mean, gaming is going to be insane. Just like AI was insane at the start of this year when ChatGPT started to take off, gaming is going to be the same. And AI will come back too, but yeah, the gaming projects are going to have their day in the sun. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Miria do super well in the future. But I don't know that much about it to really speak about it. I've just seen it before I've heard about it. But with that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this live stream. We've been going for an hour. Crypto Empire Morning Domination is back. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Smash the like button if you have not already smashed the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed to the channel. If you're interested in joining the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group, go to cryptoempirecode.io and hit join Discord at the top to find out more information. If you're wondering where to trade, I trade on Bitget, I trade on BingX. You can sign up to those exchanges in the links using the links down in the description below to get yourself some awesome sign up bonuses as well as discounted trading fees on that account for life. But my name is Connor. I hope that you did enjoy this live stream. I'll see you all very soon right here at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. Have an amazing rest of your day. If it's already evening where you are in the world, have a great night, and I'll see you all very soon. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. I'll see you in the next one.